There's not too many videos on the internet going over tree shears, and I thought maybe I'll just take a few minutes before I start work and just talk about a tree shear. And especially, there's not a lot of videos showing a tree shear from inside the cab. There's a lot of shorts. Anyways, this is a tree shear. I have it on a 9-ton, and this is called a BC25 Energy Cutter. So this is I'm in Canada, Prince Edward Island, Canada. So it was about 8,000 Canadian, and then tax, so it came to like 10. And we have 2 cylinders, and we have the ability to catch a few trees and squeeze them all together, which is some of the shears that I've seen on the internet. They have one slanted blade here. Never ran anything other than this, so I don't know. Max 250 bar. I think that is 40 to 60 liters of flow is what you would want. I have it set for 60 liters just to get the maximum squeezing power. I put in some L-shaped fittings here up to quick coupler, and I had to have these ears made, so this was 1,200. So altogether probably about 13,000 just to get set up. And so anyways, I just greased it. There's 10 grease points on this one, and it works good. So specific work for it is just like this: smaller trees, new growth. So this job that I'm on is a farmer's field, and he specifically wants the trees taken down with a tree shear. Stumps are going to stay for 2 to 3 years, and then he's going to pull them out with his own excavator. He wants them to rot. So it's a whole process that he keeps working, clearing land in this method. So these are trees that are going to be lined up so that he can grab them with a grapple on the back of one of his tractors and haul them off to a burn pile. All right, so I'm gonna just run it and show you guys from in the cab. So you can just reach down, you can grab it on this side, which is kind of handy because you know, if you could only grab it, see I have 2 trees there, so to be able to have the ability to sneak in on this side, even though you can't see it very well, you still, it's anyways, this, I'm just going to get to the ground here, but that's kind of a nice little feature that you have, that ability. I've never used another tree shear. I only bought this shear just for this one particular job. Hopefully there will be more work in the future. So the one thing that I would like to do is, you see my lines, they're really low to the ground, and I've kind of have to be mindful of where other little stumps and trees. So when you're down here, right, and you're going for another tree, look where my line is. It's right where a little stump is, so I can snip that off. And I've already kind of banged the line, and it loosened up around the fitting, so I had to get plumber's tape out. And so when you snip, you just want to keep it so that it's, you know, relatively level, and then just tip it, start opening it. So I have to snip these trees kind of in half. Some trees I kind of forget. I'm making 2 piles, 1 on each side, just to kind of save rotating time. Let's see if we can take these 2 down together. Nice. And I started filming when it was kind of dark outside. It's kind of the morning, but I knew it was going to start to rain. So let's get this guy. I'll sit back because I got the camera on my chest. I can't even see what I'm doing because of the frame. So you just kind of keep it even and then try and clear the other trees. And really one workaround is just to work your trees to the middle. And I'll show you here. So instead of starting in the middle like I was doing, I'm just trying to snip some good trees. But yeah, you start out here and work your way around, so that way you can have your clearance when you're getting into the middle. Now I'm going to go into the right side. You can't really see. This is you kind of have to go by feel when the hook is in. Now I might be too low. Oh, and that's the other thing. You don't want to work that blade up and down. You want to just pull back and then maybe come into this side. Oh, see, I had another tree in behind and it just wasn't doing it. That's what it was. Now this is real life right here. One little tree. This is the time sucker. Oh man, so many of these. Let's go straight for this bigger tree here. And when you snip them up top, you're gonna wanna kind of just hold on a second so that the tops aren't rotten. So you kind of have to look at the tree. If it's not rotten, it's no problem, just get into it and snap it. But you wanna, I don't know if you can see there, you wanna try and get it so that your whole thing is level like this. So when you pull into it, the tree doesn't snap into where the claw is pulling it in. You want it to stay in one spot. So let's see what happens here. See, I'm perfectly level. It didn't do anything. So you just kind of pull back and push up, clear the tree. But then also, if the tree is really heavy, you're also on top of that tree. So nothing's going to happen. You're going to feel yourself tip forward. If it's too heavy, you're going to know. You can just basically drop it right from there and deal with it later. And then just kind of line your blade up, do the tip and drop at the same time. And then we'll come in on the bottom here, grab him, kind of pull into it. Now he's a little thick. So what I should have done, now I gotta pull back. I should have came in on this side first. Okay, got to get it in the groove. And this is why. So I should have came in that side first. If it doesn't go through, come back and you try and keep your blade level and then close in on. So that's one way I'm kind of dealing with the thicker trees. I'll go for this guy here. Boom. Back. Keep them level as much as you can.